Where's Jake's beard? I don't know. I don't know if he was prepared. Go poke Juna. Wake him up. If you want to. I don't care. Wndy is actually my only notable Chicago win because he always goes his Marth versus me, even though his Fox is better than me by a long shot. He's the only person in Chicago who's higher ranked than me that I've ever beaten. I probably couldn't anymore, though. I'm hella washed up after this summer. Yeah, he's good.
I remember when you beat him, I made fun of him so hard.
He shouldn't have lost to me. He went Marth, though, so like I beat a secondary that he was like working on.
Well, he plays Marth versus Fox sometimes.
Yeah, you shouldn't.
You know, it's a really good matchup.
You should test if the Fox is good at the Ditto.
Yeah. I should test if what?
If the Fox is good at the Ditto, because I'm like garbage at the Fox Ditto.
Oh, okay.
Because I have a pretty poor punish game.
Yeah.
And I think he would have bodied me.
Yeah. Well, you know, it could have been an off day for the kid, but it's good to be here. It's Rubicon too.
Yeah, it's good.
I'm glad I got it on for this match. I saw an open mic and I felt like I have a lot I could offer to this set.
All right, what are you offering? What are you bringing to the table?
Well, I'm probably one of the highest holding knowledge, or the most knowledge to be held by anyone in Chicago about Wndy. That's me. I know everything.
You just got to translate that knowledge.
Yeah, I'm like the Wndy expert of Chicago. All right.
I'm also
That's
sort
the
of.
classic Wndy SD.
That was a TrustyBag. He's playing Marth.
Oh, he's playing Marth?
Yeah, TrustyBag is the Marth player.
Yeah, no. Wndy's BSD too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
They're both garbage. Wndy with the TrustyBag with the Ken, the walk past and forward smash or run past forward smash.
The what do you call it? One of those tomahawk doodads. I think that's how they're referred these days.
I don't think that's necessarily tomahawk, but I mean, yeah, it's sort of a similar concept.
Yeah,
I think, it's not what we traditionally think of as it's like a high-speed tomahawk.
Yeah, it's a little boomerang.
Yeah, a boomerang.
Rang.
All right, we're calling run past forward smash the boomerang.
The boomerang.
Yeah, unless there's a Young Link on the stage. And then, obviously, it's not
I love Young Link.
It's not the...
That's kind of weird to say, but...
You love Young Link? How do you feel about Age of Consent Link?
I actually don't like Age of Consent Link.
Yeah, Age of Consent Link is pretty garbage except for his neutral air. He's got good legs, but, you know, just not the bombshell like Young Link.
Yeah, Young Link's way faster.
Shoutouts to the book Lolita.
The Lolita book?
Yeah, by Vladimir Nabokov.
Oh my god, Andy. Do it, Andy.
Yeah, he's getting close.
All right.
Yo, I kind of want TrustyBag to win this one for Generation Z.
No, dude. You gotta go for Wndy all the way.
I'm tired of these millennials.
I want Wndy in that top 32 picture. Let's go, Wndy.
Yeah.
Shaking his head. He's not ready, dude. He's like,
ooh,
wow,
you see that, Louis? That's PhD Louis.
He's shaking his head. He's like, man.
Well, look at this all-star camera. We've got Webbs, Prince of Boo, Eggy, PhD Louis.
We've got random Just Joe and his fangirls.
They have names, I'm sure.
Say hi. Hi.
I don't know their names, but they do have names.
Oh, we got Trix. Trix is also.
We got Trix. What a stacked
hiding behind the bag's head.
Yeah.
All right, we'll see. All right. Yeah, Marth's pretty good when he can catch you on a platform. His
that down smash. Wait, TrustyBag.
At the beginning, like.
TrustyBag was low-key popping off, and then he just gets shined like 2 times in a bad position. But he turns it around, 17% on my man.
Marth's definitely got an advantage while this stage is not transformed, I think.
Oh, and another SD coming through like we saw in Game 1 from Wndy, and that gives TrustyBag such a huge lead.
All right, here comes Andy with got him off stage, doing a good job keeping him.
Once he saw that first side B come out, he knew that TrustyBag was going to either be forced to come to fast fall or he'd be forced to come on stage. And so he covered coming on stage, knowing that he'd be able to grab the ledge if he went for the fast fall. So TrustyBag kind of checkmates himself there. It's so funny how TrustyBag is like making a lot of correct decisions, but in slow motion. That's sort of what fools
That's
look.
the net play, dude.
That's the net play.
He's got extra lag.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Gotta love up tilt forward smash.
Yo. Commentators and playing Marth, maybe more iconic duo. It's like half of them. It's crazy.
Dude, I live for Marth.
Yeah. Ooh, these are getting very, very nervous from TrustyBag as Wndy is fighting his way back from the deficit.
Wndy's a tough opponent. And why the hell did he pick Stadium? Is this game 2?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why the hell did he pick Stadium?
Low ceilings. You know, he probably banned Yoshi's.
So he dies faster, doesn't he?
Oh, why did TrustyBag pick it?
Yeah. I disagree with this pick.
Oh,
You can go to Fountain of Dreams or I don't know.
I literally mess that up all the time.
Because Wndy's pretty good. Like, and he'll play the stages.
Yeah.
He knows.
He probably was looking for a Yoshi's and Yoshi's got banned, and so this was like the closest thing.
Yeah, and you have FD. Like.
That's true. I don't know. Maybe he banned FD and then yeah. There's a million permutations of this problem, but end of the story is we disagree. But it's okay. TrustyBag doesn't need to disagree. He pulls it through. Now you got to remember that was on the backs of a really quick kill, stock 1. Well-earned kill, but still a quick one, and then an SD.
Alright, so he's probably going to ban Dreamland then. So yeah, you're going to run it back. It's pretty interesting now.
All right, yeah, Wndy's saying you got 2 free ones. Let's see what happens if you get no free ones. But TrustyBag still off to a great start.
Yeah, this is where it's tough.
Oh, that was actually just a split second too early. That could have been a crazy, crazy first stock from TrustyBag.
Andy didn't probably mean to full hop there. Screwed that up. Gets punished for it. All right, let's see.
I do like that he didn't come up with an aerial. If he had actually come up with an aerial, that forward smash would have been way worse. But TrustyBag still SDs and loses.
Nice try. Dude,
Yeah,
I've done that a million times against him. He's not gonna fall for it.
When he goes for the 4th hit, that is a TrustyBag classic. You saw when Wndy had TrustyBag in a little bit of pressure, he actually stalled a little bit with the up tilt, expecting a jump out of shield. I would like to see him kind of experiment with other options than up tilt there. I never feel like it's the best option once you've gone through your first rotation against Marth. Nice.
I like that. The first rotation.
The first rotation, yeah.
So it's like we're at second rotation right now. Second stock, second rotation. Right.
Well, to me, rotation is more like most people don't.
Right, this is a good spot for Marth. Look at this spot.
So like that's his first rotation. This is now, if he gets another grab, it'll be his second rotation.
Yeah. So he's got. All right. This is tough for Marth. He wants to be like under this platform, under on the right side.
Right.
All right. This is becoming like Marth favored recently. They're like, ha, I'm gonna do this down air and up B thing, and you'll never touch me. But Andy's happy enough to take the stage. All right. He approaches and whaps him out of a refresh.
Yeah, that's pretty.
That's just clean.
That's pretty dumb.
Yeah. Maybe trying that up B thing there is pretty good.
Wndy, of course, expecting a grab from TrustyBag, throwing out the drift in dare, trying to get those drills out to counter the grab.
Yeah.
Ooh, I thought 100% he was going to the edge, but TrustyBag knows best.
All right, and he's got a little advantage. Let's see if he can go. Might take the stock. Let's see if we can do it.
You know, I have to say, good for TrustyBag to keep it even. I thought last game was a little bit of a fluke with those early kills and SDs, but he's not behind by too much. Good defense. That was a scary spot where a lot of Marths try to turn it around. They like to be aggressive. I prefer the retreating, like acknowledging that your opponent made the right move.
Yeah, you don't want to be above a fox. Going edge is really
Oh, he should have been able to get that pivot grab.
Right. Now Andy's shaking his head. He's scared, to be honest. But let's see if he can keep his cool and pull it together.
Ooh, keeping it cool right here. Up tilt would have been better. He is actually shaking his head. So as cool as that was, it's not as cool
as
a
nervy situation.
Yeah, definitely nervous.
He's like, I've got a little lead. And now if he loses this lead, he's going to be like, shit. I mean, like...
I think it's nervy for TrustyBag, who's been shaking his head for straight up 45 seconds now.
Yeah. And once he takes this, if he loses this stock, or this Fox stock, then the momentum shifts a lot. Like right here, the momentum's about to shift.
Yeah. The worst thing about being, oh my God.
All right, never mind. It really did shift, but shifted in Andy's favor. He's gonna be able to finish this.
Yeah. Oh, that was hella risky.
That was a crazy situation that really changed the game right there.
Yep.
He lived that.
The worst thing about
that was nuts.
The worst thing about being a
Andy will take it.
Yeah.
All right.
The worst thing I think about being a caster, and